As the seasons passed, Daniel's world continued to expand, but Rex was always at the center of it. By the time the boy turned 4, the meadow behind their house had transformed into a kingdom where imagination ruled. Daniel, armed with a wooden stick he proudly called his sword, declared himself a knight, and Rex was his mighty steed and guardian. Together they fought invisible dragons, rescued imaginary princesses, and defended their grassy fortress against the creeping shadows of dusk. To anyone watching, it was just a boy playing with his dog. But for Daniel and Rex, those hours in the field were pure magic. Rex's patience was endless. When Daniel clambered onto his back, Rex stood still, proud yet careful, letting the boy imagine himself taller than the world. When Daniel grew tired and collapsed in the grass, Rex would lie beside him, their breaths rising and falling in sync. And at night, when Daniel's parents tucked him into bed, Rex stationed himself at the doorway like a sentry, his eyes glowing softly in the dim light, assuring the family that nothing could harm their little boy. But life has its shadows, even in childhood. One winter, Daniel fell gravely ill with a high fever that drained the laughter from his lips. For days, his small body lay weak, his parents anxious and helpless. Through it all, Rex refused to leave his side. He stayed by the bed, head resting on the mattress, eyes fixed on Daniel as if willing the sickness to leave. Sometimes, when Daniel stirred, his frail hand would slip toward Rex, and the dog would press his warm nose against it, sharing silent strength. The illness passed, but the memory remained. When Daniel regained his health and stepped outside again, his first word was not toy or play, but Rex. The dog bounded toward him, barking with joy, and Daniel's laughter filled the air like a song returning after a long silence. That day in the meadow, as Daniel stumbled forward with uncertain steps, Rex walked beside him, steady and watchful, as if carrying the boy's spirit back into the light. From then on, Daniel's parents often remarked that Rex was more than a pet. He was family, protector, brother, and guardian angel rolled into one. Daniel, in his innocent certainty, told anyone who asked that Rex was his best friend forever. And Rex, with his steady gaze and unwavering loyalty, seemed to promise the same.